Yo, what's going on, guys and girls? It's your boy Cam Legend. Press the like button. If you're new, subscribe. Let the algorithm know that I'm here and let people see this content, okay? Now, in this video, I'm going to be speaking about why minding your own business is an understated trait and how minding your own business is true blissfulness, is true peace, because the powers that be, the medias, the people that hold dominion on this realm, the monopoly of this reality, they want you focused on things that get you emotionally triggered, because your emotions create an attachment, it creates relatability, it creates a herd mentality with an orbic field of many people that feel the same way that you do. And ultimately, this is giving your energy away. Your energy can be seen as currency to physical energies and entities, and it's also energy for spiritual entities and things of this nature. Now, when you mind your own business, you feel at peace, because nothing can penetrate your auric field. You're protecting your energy. When you emotionally get triggered to what goes on in the world, you create an emotional charge. And when you create an emotional charge, you lose energy. You dissipate energies into this auric field. You see, these people that rule dominion on earth or are worshipped through idol worship and celebrity status and all these kind of things, they understand how the subconscious mind works. They understand the deeper aspects to our reality. You see, the masses see things left-sided, but they are waking up, due to things that are happening. It's like you can't not see it. You don't even need a third eye to see it, because both your eyes can see it. And then once you open that portal, your third eye starts to expand, your awareness starts to expand, and then you start to see deeper mysteries of this reality. And, you go into, what we call a rabbit hole, okay? But you can't not see what goes on. And what usually happens is when you start to wake up to what this reality is based upon and how your attention actually gives life to situations and outcries and outbreaks, and then an organization is made up of your emotions. You see, campaigns and organizations and movements, they are created through people wanting this to happen. So, people could say, oh, this is happening to me, injustice, bloody blah, bloody blah. Then there's like a million other people that believe that way. So the government say, all right, cool, we're going to make an organization based upon the people. So you created this entity, you created this organization, right? And then they fund money through the organization, through donations, through people being attached to this organization because they feel they relate. So this is how powerful your emotions are. Your emotions create nations. They create jobs. And some of these organizations become rich and move to the Hollywood Hills and stuff like that, you know. I'm not really going to be directing any external energy here, because that will go against the purpose of this video, which is minding your own business. But I'm just giving examples to tell you how your emotions have the ability to create jobs, okay? But when you protect yourself and your energy, you can direct this to your own endeavors. You take your own power. You see what you want to see. You see, with rituals and, you know, things that go on in this world, these rituals are harnessing energy from you. And a ritual is something that is done repetitively. This is why it's never ending. This is why media blogs have you tuned in through your awareness, through your focus, attention, views, and clicks. That's how they get paid. And hey, everyone's got to get paid. Everyone has a hustle. But when we start speaking about sovereignty, which is being self-sufficient and things of this nature, you understand that your eyes are the portal of the soul. Your eyes are the window of the soul. And your eyes are portals. This is why people start seeing 111, and then it keeps on reoccurring in their lives, because you've just opened up this gateway, this portal. And when you watch these news outlets, information, they always have logos and sigils. And these sigils, known as logos, are two-dimensional vectors of light. It's a 2D logo, but with awareness, it forms into a three-dimensional plane, which now makes it an organization. And within the word organization, you see the word organ, or organ, which is your organs. You have organs too. And organs give life to entities. This is why business corporations are called entities. And within the word corporation, you have corpse, which means it's an empty shell, it's an empty vessel, it's an unseen entity. But with awareness of physical eyes and attention and focus, you bring life to this corporation. So this is all down to the people. It's your awareness, it's your energy that gives life to organizations. So on my page, I speak heavily on never demonizing, because as I was waking up, I always felt like, well, there's an energy that wants you to be emotionally charged and triggered. And don't get me wrong, I have done this in a few instances. And you try to wake people up, you go through that stage, and then you see it's a waste of time, but you do get a percentage of people's attention and awareness to wake up to what's going on. But then you see there's a different polarity on that. If these tools that they use have the ability to change people's lives and put them in a better predicament, AKA a news outlet or a media outlet having tens and thousands of employees and employers and whatever, you can use that same energy to actually do something for yourself. Personally, minding my own business has been powerful. Nothing ever triggers me. I'm able to stay focused on my goals. Don't get me wrong, I do still see what goes on in this matrix. I can't lie, of course I do. But when I start to see that I'm watching video after video, news outlet after news outlet, you know, reading up on what's going on and this happened here and that happened here, you start to see this recurring theme that you're still wanting to feed onto these external energies, and it puts you in a rabbit hole, and somebody gets paid off your attention. So with that comes grounding. You need to ground yourself. You need to calibrate yourself to not be put down a portal of hell, which is not being able to help yourself, not being able to control yourself, and the effect of being drowned in information, because now we're moving into an information world where information is abundant. If you ever wanted to dive deeper into knowledge, it's an infinite source. When you tap into spirituality, you start learning about chakras. You hear about the first 7. Then you start hearing we have 12 chakras. We have 13, we have mini chakras. We have this, we have that. That's infinite. Knowledge is infinite. And when it comes to self-developing yourself and learning more about yourself and different aspects of self, this knowledge is also infinite. So the job is never ending. Knowing thyself is never ending. The universe has a lot for you to learn about yourself, because everything that is related to yourself is linked to the unconscious mind. When I do consultations with people, and we may be speaking about stuff about, you know, like gematria and how, you know, numbers always connect, like, with what goes on in the world. And they'll be like, yeah, this person's in this group or that group because that number associates to them and this and that. And I say, that's not necessarily true, because if you was to go check on certain events on your life and type in people that are related to you, you'll see that these numbers also are coded within you. There's gematria within you. The difference is that you're not famous. So if gematria effect or Zachary was to do a video on you and you was a celebrity, he'll say, yeah, this number associates to this number and it was 465 days and do. But those events happen also naturally through synchronicity. I'm not somebody famous. I'm not a celebrity. But I've done gematria on certain people that are related to me, certain events that happen to me, and I see the numbers pattern up. I see the birthdays. I see the days that are significant in my life. And I'm like, wow. So this gematria, this binary code is also embedded within my life. And this is what the Matrix is speaking about. Because Neo, if you cipher these words, they say Neo is the one. But if you take Neo and take a O, and make that the first letter and switch around O and N, it makes one. So Neo is the one. And through ciphering through the words, it makes the word one, okay? So this reality is holographic. There's a book out there called Holographic Universe, which was written, you know, I think in the 1970s, you know, so this isn't something new. And there's an algorithm, there's an equation for the fragmentation of light. I think it's like FM plus 1, 2 or something. I can't remember. Somewhere in my computer's still doing research on that. Don't quote me, but there is an equation to fragmenting light. There's universes within universes, right? And when you focus on self, which is something that I reiterate on my videos, and I may be redundant saying this, you open doors for your own reality. Goals and growth are different, but they are under the same subject matter of development. Goals are short term. Growth is long term. But by focusing in the now and focusing on your goals, you can create and open new doors for yourself. You have to realize why they want you distracted at certain times of the year. Right now, as I make this video, this is known as harvest season. This is time to ground your ideas, your thoughts, your ambitions. So of course, when there's things playing out throughout celestial bodies, aka the stars, they don't want you to be on your purpose because they know that you have the ability to manifest out of their matriarchal system. You see? So this is it. You need to dial it in, as I say, because energy, from an esoterical point of view, is dielectric. But it's a fundamental truth of electromagnetism, right? So you have to dial it in. And dialing it in comes with focus and concentration. Concentration is a powerful state of consciousness. That's why it's very hard to concentrate. You know, when we concentrate on certain things, it can create a headache, right? So this shows you how much mind energy comes to concentration. And there's tactics and things you can do to continually concentrate for longer periods of time. And one of them is minding your own business. I've spoken about how multitasking and seeing different things with your eyes and visuals and ears actually depletes your energy for the day. So minding your own business kind of equalizes that, right? You know? So yes, watch videos. I watch content, or I'm doing stuff like reading books, PDFs. You know, obviously I do music as well. I draw. I like to do creative things. And there's nothing wrong with watching content as long as it's fulfilling you and it's helping and guiding you along the way to your purposes and goals. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something that's going to emotionally trigger you or feel some type of way, then what is the point? What is the point? What's the point of arguing in 2021 and beyond? What's the point? Think about it. Arguing is a waste of time. Having a friendly debate is something meaningful because you can learn something from the other person and learn different perspectives. But arguing, ain't nobody got time for that, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is it. I know we want to wake up others. I know we want people to see our truth. But that's the ego. That's the ego that wants to do that. And you have to be truthful to self and say, at the end of the day, what is the point of helping others? Is it that we want to show them that we are smarter than them? We know more about the esoteric world or how energy works and things of this nature? You know, you have to have this deep conversation with yourself to why do you want to wake up others? Because that is a complex in itself. People that see my content or whatever are good, they gravitate to that. We vibe at the same level. I've been to events and I'm trying to wake people up because I hear they speak about, the mandatories and that, and I'm like, yeah, but that's not. And I've seen the reactions, and then I'm like, all right, cool, I back off. That means we're not on the same vibe. We don't, you get me? This is all energy at the end of the day. We're not on the same frequency, So you have to go through this. You have to go through the walks of life of waking up, acknowledging that we live in a fake world, then telling everyone like, hey, this world is illusionary, then people thinking you're crazy, then you feel some type of way because people don't see what you see, then you start to see there are people that do believe what you believe too. Then you go to that tribe, you vibe with that tribe because they understand it. Then you start doing your own research and learning more depths of this reality. And then there's only a few people you could speak to about this, because then you know that spirituality is an individual thing and there's levels to this too. So then you start the destination of being a hermit, somebody who can't speak with others, somebody who journals their thoughts, their feelings, and you start becoming one with the universe because the universe starts to speak to you. You see, the universe starts to speak to you more once you become a hermit, such as nature, animals, synchronicities, because there's no more distractions. There's less people there's less people you interact with. So where you would relate with others, because you're speaking to many other people, that's how you relate with the universe. That's how you communicate with the universe, through other people. But once you become a hermit and there's nobody to speak to, the universe still has to show you that you're here on this physical realm. So then it has to speak to you through subconscious things such as nature, animals, synchronicities, divine situations or interventions, numbers, numerology. You're now speaking the sign language of the universe once you become a hermit. You see? The universe always has to show you that you're here on Earth. I'm somebody who doesn't go out a lot now because of what's going on. And every time I step out, I see people that I know. And this is because the universe wants to show me that, hey, you still do have friends. Hey, you still do have a social life that you can go right back into. But if I was to go back into that life, that means I also attach to things that my friends may be doing or what people may be doing, which is partying, nightclubs, Not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying I'm on a different goal or destination right now. So this is it. The universe always wants to make a connection, and the connection is through people. And I am somebody who is social, but antisocial at the same time. I'm a paradox. This universe is paradoxical, So this is it. You have to learn and know more about the universe through knowing more about yourself. And that comes with minding your own business, man. So yeah, let's keep it moving. If you like this video, you know what to do. Consultations, how to tap into your own inner self and manifest the things that really help and bring you to a different spectrum of light, you know, aka your higher self. That's what I'm doing. So if you're looking for consultations, let me know. Name readings also, I'm decoding these names. And I'm also associating the subconscious mind to your names, such as symbolism and how this connects to you and your development, and how you could tap into these portals that are actually encoded within you to actually manifest, okay? So that's what I'm doing. Contact me. Peace.